spoke to ISRO Chief Somnath, and here is what the ISRO Chief had to say to Times Now after PM's visit.
Behind that failure, whether you understood it, whether you have taken action to correct it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be doing Chandrayaan 3. You can understand that. So when we went ahead and tried to do Chandrayaan 3, he wanted to make sure that it goes through the rigor of the processes so that mistakes are not there. So that is the only issue. Otherwise, I don't think that he is worried about it. He is fully conscious about possibilities of failure. Of course, it is disheartening for anybody, right? He also. So by naming it, I think he has raised the level of Chandrayaan 2 from describing it as a failure to a success now. I think that is something very important. So, which are being used primarily, and which are the key elements of the Chandrayaan 3 craft, which we are eagerly looking at. In fact, he was spending much more time than what we originally allocated for explanation. Yeah. And we could have spent more time, but for the want of time, we rushed.
Deepak Bopana himself joining us live on this broadcast. Deepak, it was exciting, it was emotional at ISRO headquarters. What more do we have, and what is it like in Bengaluru right now?
Well, definitely everyone in the city are happy with the Prime Minister acknowledging the efforts of the scientists. It's been a mood of jubilation and joy for the last 2 to 3 days after, of course, India successfully managed to soft land on the surface of the moon, became the first country to soft land on the South Pole in particular. Speaking to the ISRO chairman just a while ago, he was telling me about how elated the entire team was and them clicking selfies. He was talking about the Prime Minister naming the spot where we landed, even in fact going on to name the place where even the Chandrayaan 2
stay on with us. We have to listen to the other part of the phonic conversation that you had with the ISRO chief. Let's play that out for our viewers.
I think it is naturally customary for anything, but to our surprise, he named both the Chandrayaan 3 and Chandrayaan 2 sites. Yeah. In its own characteristic manner. Yeah. One, I think that both names rhymes with the Indianness so much. It's not a westernized name. Both the Tiranga and Shivshakti both reflect sort of an Indian cultural link names. And also, and he also explained both of them very clearly what it means to the naming. Yeah. So that part is very good. Yeah. He also named the 23rd of August, where we launched as the day of the National Space Day after we celebrated, which is also important from the point of view that it creates the same feeling within for such a fantastic achievement. Yeah. So all of us in ISRO, those who attended, are really excited to see him amongst us. As I told him in initial speech, we are hoping that he will come, and he finally made it, and with a great difficulty still, but we are very thankful to that.
So he was very emotional as well. While lauding all your efforts, he got very emotional. It shows the immense pride he takes in the achievements of ISRO, doesn't it, sir?
Yeah, naturally. He is a space buff. He has a lot of understanding of it, and what he can do, what he cannot do, how it can be beneficial, etc. He knows it very well. And I believe that he knows very well the difficulties from a failure to success when you go through the troubles and hard work needed. So he has to acknowledge that, and I believe that as a Prime Minister, he acknowledges it. And we will definitely reciprocate.
Well, that was the second part of the conversation between Deepak Bopana and the ISRO chief, where you could hear the ISRO chief telling that the Prime Minister was really emotional, and it brought out the space buff side of him. And we will get you more on this on the other side of the short break. Do stay tuned.